For countless generations, humanity has gazed upward into the night sky with a sense of awe that feels almost built into consciousness itself. From ancient civilizations that carved constellations into myth, to modern observatories orbiting Earth and capturing light that has traveled for billions of years, the same questions continue to echo across time. How did the universe begin? What laws shaped its evolution? And how much of this vast cosmic narrative can we truly understand from a single point of awareness within it? In the 20th century, these questions began to shift from philosophy into structured science with the emergence of the Big Bang framework. This model describes the universe as originating roughly 13.8 billion years ago from an extremely hot, dense state in which space, time, matter, and energy were all compressed into a single unified condition. Crucially, the universe did not expand into empty space. Instead, space itself expanded, stretching and cooling as it evolved. Out of this transformation came particles, then atoms, then stars, and eventually galaxies, forming the large-scale cosmic architecture we observe today. Within this unfolding structure, at least on one planet, conditions eventually became stable enough for life to emerge and persist. The evidence supporting this cosmic framework is remarkably strong, yet it carries layers of complexity that continue to challenge complete understanding. The cosmic microwave background radiation, often described as the afterglow of the Big Bang, fills the universe with a faint, uniform signal that represents a snapshot of the cosmos when it was only about 380,000 years old. Alongside this, observations of distant galaxies show a consistent redshift pattern, indicating that space itself is expanding and carrying galaxies away from each other. On the largest scales, matter is not randomly distributed but arranged in a vast cosmic web of filaments, clusters, and voids that align closely with predictions from computational simulations of structure formation. Yet despite this success, fundamental questions remain unresolved. What initiated this expansion? Why do the laws of physics take the specific form we observe? And does the concept of "before the Big Bang" have any physical meaning at all, or is it a limitation of language applied to a boundary where time itself may not function in a conventional way? These uncertainties become even more intriguing when placed alongside modern observational tensions that appear across astrophysics. One striking example involves extremely ancient stars, such as the well-studied HD 140283, sometimes informally associated with Methuselah-like stellar classifications due to its extreme age estimates. At one point, calculations suggested ages approaching or even exceeding 14 billion years, placing it uncomfortably close to the age of the universe itself. While refinements in measurement techniques have adjusted these values, the fact that such stars consistently push against cosmological boundaries highlights a deeper issue. Our methods of measuring time in the universe are indirect and model-dependent. Stellar ages are inferred through luminosity, temperature, chemical composition, and rotational behavior, all interpreted through theoretical models of stellar evolution. Even small uncertainties in distance or composition can significantly shift the results. Techniques like gyrochronology, which estimates age based on rotational slowdown, add another layer of inference but also introduce sensitivity to initial conditions. When viewed together, these methods do not always converge perfectly, revealing that even something as seemingly simple as a star's age is reconstructed through multiple overlapping assumptions rather than directly observed. This leads naturally into a broader question: how certain are we about the age of the universe itself? One useful way to conceptualize cosmic history is through the idea of a cosmic calendar, where the entire 13.8 billion-year timeline is compressed into a single year. In this perspective, the Big Bang occurs at the stroke of midnight on January 1st, galaxies begin forming months later, and our own solar system does not appear until late December. Human civilization, in turn, occupies only the final seconds before midnight on December 31st. This compression highlights not only the scale of cosmic time but also the relative recency of human existence within it. The age of the universe is primarily calculated using measurements of cosmic expansion, where the redshift of distant galaxies is combined with distance indicators such as type Ia supernovae. When cross-checked with the cosmic microwave background, these methods converge on the widely accepted estimate of 13.8 billion years. However, this convergence depends on assumptions about the behavior of space, time, and energy across cosmic history. Small deviations in these assumptions can produce different results, and ongoing debates such as the Hubble tension, where expansion rates differ depending on measurement method, suggest that the picture may still be incomplete. Modern astronomy continues to expand this uncertainty rather than resolve it entirely. Instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope have revealed galaxies existing only a few 100 million years after the Big Bang that appear unexpectedly massive and structurally advanced. According to conventional models, galaxies should begin as small, irregular systems and gradually evolve into organized structures over billions of years. Yet these early galaxies already display features such as rotating disks, compact cores, and in some cases hints of spiral organization. This raises difficult questions about the speed and mechanisms of galaxy formation. At the same time, spectroscopic analysis shows that these early systems already contain heavier elements such as carbon, oxygen, and iron, which can only be produced through multiple generations of stars. Their presence so early in cosmic history suggests that stellar evolution may have occurred far more rapidly than previously thought. Alongside this, observations of exoplanets reveal atmospheres containing water vapor, carbon dioxide, and complex molecular signatures, reinforcing the idea that the basic ingredients for life are widespread across the galaxy, even if life itself remains unconfirmed beyond Earth. Beyond observational science, theoretical cosmology introduces even deeper layers of possibility. Concepts such as dark matter and dark energy dominate modern cosmological models, together accounting for roughly 95% of the universe's total content, yet neither is directly understood. Dark matter appears to provide the gravitational scaffolding necessary for galaxies to form and remain stable, while dark energy drives the accelerated expansion of the universe. At the same time, large-scale surveys such as those conducted by the Gaia mission reveal subtle anomalies in stellar motion that continue to refine our understanding of galactic structure. Beyond this, more speculative ideas emerge, including multiverse theories in which our universe is only one of many, each governed by different physical constants and laws. Some interpretations of quantum mechanics even suggest that reality may branch into multiple outcomes at every moment, creating a vast landscape of parallel histories. Additional anomalies, such as unexpected bulk flows of galaxy clusters or debated concepts like dark flow, hint at the possibility that influences beyond the observable universe may exist, though these interpretations remain highly controversial. Taken together, these ideas suggest a cosmos that is not static or fully understood, but dynamic, layered, and still unfolding in both structure and meaning. In the end, the universe does not present itself as a completed equation with a final answer. Instead, it behaves more like an evolving system of discovery, where each observation resolves one uncertainty while revealing several new ones. From ancient stars that test the limits of age calculations, to galaxies that appeared too advanced for their epoch, to invisible components that shape nearly everything we observe, the cosmos continually resists simplification. And perhaps this resistance is not a flaw in our understanding, but an essential feature of reality itself. The universe is not waiting to be fully solved. It is continuously revealing itself through the act of being observed, and in doing so, it reshapes not only our knowledge of space and time, but our understanding of what it means to seek knowledge at all.